All right, Arzu, thanks for joining me with those details. And now, well, Delhi's AQI stands at a choking 451, deep in the hazardous zone, driven by PM 2.5 at 394 micrograms per cubic meter and PM 10 at 357, far exceeding the WHO safe limits of 15 and 45. That's emergency level pollution, risking heart attacks, lung damage, and worse for everyone, especially kids, seniors, and those with asthma. Stubble burning, traffic, and calm winds are the culprits, with forecasts warning of a slide to severe by the weekend. The Commission for Air Quality Management leads the charge enforcing emergency curbs across NCR to slash emissions from dust, vehicles, and industry. Key restrictions: all construction and demolition halted citywide, no exceptions for linear projects like roads and metro without special nod. On the roads, BS3 petrol and BS4 diesel light motor vehicles banned for non-essential use, while private commercial diesel gensets over 19 kW are off limits. Switch to cleaner alternatives or face fines up to 2 lakh. And now, viewers, I'm going to take you through exactly what's really happening, what the AQI level is in Delhi. So let's look at those visuals on your screen now in detail. Now, let's just see, viewers. Now, of course, the air quality index, as I've told you, is in the hazardous category, and we've all been grappling with this particular nuisance every year in the Delhi NCR region. Let's just look at these visuals here. Now, viewers, look at that. Now, if you can, I'm trying to zoom in, and let me just zoom in further so you can see, you can try and see those numbers here. I mean, it's absolutely shocking. We're not seeing anything under 292 here, and the maximum that it of course goes up to is almost 533, 587 in fact. Let's just see. Now let's just look at this area, viewers, of South Avenue, which is, you know, the AQI there is at a 324. And if we look at, let's move towards Jawaharlal Nehru University and views. Of course, this is the South Delhi area, the prime location in Delhi, and the AQI here is at a 334. Let's move to some AQI levels which are at a low level, and then let's move on to the higher AQI levels. So let's go to Shankar Vihar, which is at a 284. But of course, if we see the variation that I'm trying to show you, if we do see other AQI levels which are really, really high, you can see they touch 575, 513, 547, 587, viewers. This is absolutely shocking. Let me zoom in further and show you where this is happening. This is a Noida golf course, the Sector 25 area, where you can see the AQI level touching 587. Let's now move to the other areas, because I can also see AQI levels at 633. That is, of course, the Noida industrial area. This is absolutely shocking, viewers. And of course, let's now go to 770 also. Now, this is around the Ghaziabad area, the Gautam Budh Nagar area, where the AQI is touching 770. So this is, of course, very, very shocking. These numbers are absolutely unbelievable. And of course, this is nothing short of an emergency, viewers, when it comes to our health, really. Let's look at some figures here, which is 820. And this is some close to the Anand Vihar road. So this is absolutely shocking. Let me just come down to the Chanakyapuri area, which is extremely prime, a very prime location in Delhi. And that there the AQI level is 283. So the levels here are a little better than the area of Noida and Ghaziabad that I've shown you. If we even look at the other areas around Delhi, absolutely shocking levels. So now, of course, viewers, I have my colleague Arzu Seth, who's joining me with more details. Arzu, now this is an absolute emergency situation. What more can you tell us?
Am I audible?
Yes, Arzu, please go on.
Well, definitely today also the AQI is in the very poor category, which is more than 370. And at several places in the national capital, the AQI has gone more than 400, which means that continuously it's been more than, a month that the air quality has been deteriorating continuously. In fact, GRAP 3 has already been implemented in the national capital, under which there are several restrictions, whether we talk about restriction on the construction site, on mining activities, open burning. But yes, if the situation gets worsened, very soon we will see the implementation of the GRAP stage 4, under which there will be only 50% working staff will be allowed in the offices, and other restriction will also be seen. But the bigger question is that when the situation is going to improve, but because every year we see the same situation, and also there is a rainfall that can bring relief, but there is no such prediction by the IMD in the recent days that of any rainfall or the any relief from such weather, because the temperature is also going down, and also there is a fog that can be seen. So fog and the pollution together creating a thick layer of smog in the national capital, which is leading to these several health issues. In fact, we have interacted with some people, and they also said that they are facing itchiness in their eyes. They are also having pain in their throat, and a lot of issues, respiratory illness that the people are now facing. The patients have increased in the hospitals. The government, the doctors have also urged the citizen to be vigilant, and also to take the precautionary measures, to wear mask and to avoid going outside. And also outdoor activities in the schools has also been restricted as of now. So definitely the situation is very alarming, and people need to take care of them until the situation improves.
Thanks, Arzu, for joining me with the